Yes, all are welcome to computer class. Here we are going to see the remaining part of the chapter number 3, Windows File Management. The second part we will see. In the first part, we have seen what are files, what are folders, how to make it, then which type of different files are there, which type of folders are available, all that we have seen. Okay, now in this video we will see how to select a file, how to rename a file, if you want to delete a file, if you want to move a file, all that we are going to learn in this second video. And suppose we want to if we are deleting the file, where it goes, that also we are going to see. We will see the recycle bin in detail. Okay, now before starting the remaining part of this lesson, we will revise what are files and folders. Okay, file management helps you to organize and keep track of your files in the computer. Okay, file management we are doing through File Explorer. But before that, we will see what is file. All the work that you do in computer is stored in the form of a file. Various types of files are Word file, Excel file, JPG file, then video file and PDF files. Folders. Every work you do in the computer is stored in the form of files. These files are organized into folders. A similar group of files saved together under a common name is called a folder. Subfolder is a folder within a folder. A folder may contain single or many files and folders also. See, for this, I used to give the best example of your school bag. Your files means your notebooks, and folders means your textbook as well as your compass box, your tiffin box, your water bottle. These are different folders. Everything you are keeping in one container, that is your big folder, one big folder, correct? That is your school bag. So a big folder means a folder contains single or many files or any other folder also. Now we will understand what is disk and what are drives. The hard disk is called a non-removable disk, where we can write, where we can store our data. That is disk or drives, different drives. Other types of disk are called removable media. Example, pen drives, CD drives, DVD drives, etc. You can store your files and or folders on hard disk or any other removable media, removable disk. Hard disk can be divided into several logical drives which are named with a letter than a colon. Colon means vertical two dots. A drive and B drive is assigned for floppy drives which were used in the olden days. C colon, that is the hard drive, is the C drive. If you have only one hard disk, okay. Otherwise, sometimes if more than one hard disk, then D drive name is given for the hard disk, another hard disk. But generally, D drive name is given for CD or DVD drive, that is D. USB drives and other removable drives are assigned later each when they are connected. Means suppose you have C drive as a hard disk, D drive as a CD or DVD drive, and then if you are putting hard disk, if you are putting USB port, that is your flash drive or pen drive inside the computer, then it will give the name for that drive USB port, that is E drive. Okay. A path is a route the user must follow to reach a particular folder or a file in the drives. A path always starts with the drive letter. Here example is given C colon slash windows slash calculator dot exe. What it means, suppose we want to open the calculator folder, calculator application, that time computer should understand easily, it could locate the access file executable file from the huge memory. Okay, that is, it is on C drive, it is in Windows folder, the calculator file it should open. See now, I used to give the example of a address of a person or address of a office or address of a school. Whenever you want to reach at that particular place, you should have the proper address, which building, which path, which city, which location, all this you should know in detail. Okay, Now, File Explorer. This also we have studied. Simply we will revise. File for Explorer is used for viewing files and folders in the hierarchical order. It is very helpful for efficiently organizing files and folders that are stored in different disk drives of a computer. You can rename, move, delete files in the File Explorer. The main function of a File Explorer is to browse, open, manage the files and folders stored on your hard disk. There is a ribbon address bar on the top of the screen. Depending on your settings, you may have a navigation pane running on the left side of the window. A right pane displays the content of the file folder that is selected on the left side pane. There are two signs, expand and collapse, in front of the disk drive or the folder name. When expand sign is there, we can expand the drive name or the folder, means whatever are the contents of the drive or the folder, it will get listed by clicking on the expand sign, and by clicking on the collapse sign, it will, whatever was getting displayed, it will get closed. Okay, and only the drive name or the folder name you will get displayed. Now, steps to change the view of a file or a folder. See, whenever the files and folders are getting listed in the File Explorer, it is in different way we can see these files and folders. So for that you have to go to View menu, and in View menu you can see this. It is available, so many different options to view the files and folders are available, like extra large icons, medium icons. Generally it is kept in the medium icons, or small icons, list, details, tiles and content. All this we have seen in detail. Okay, now next is that, suppose if you are looking at those files and some few selected a single file, if you want to select, bring your cursor on that and simply click on it, so it will get selected. But if you want to select more than one file which are not consecutive, which are not in the sequence, so for that, first file you select, then press Control key, keep it pressed, and then press the another file, second file, third file, like this. By using Control key you can select multiple files. Okay, now next is that, a group of files, suppose we want to select, which are consecutive one after another. For that, take the cursor at the beginning left corner of the beginning of that series, those files, and then drag the mouse over the files which you want to select continuously, and then release the mouse button. So continuous one after another, one below another files will get selected. Okay, now if you want to select all the files, that time press Control key and alphabet A. Control plus A, all the files which are there in that particular folder or on the screen, all those files will get selected. Okay, like this, one by one we are going to see how to create a file, how to rename a file, how to change the folder, how to make a folder on the desktop, all these things. Now, creating a new file or folder. To create a new file, follow the given steps. Open the folder in which you want to create a file. Click on the Home tab. Okay, suppose one folder you have opened in which you want to open a new file. Okay, you have to click on the Home tab, then click on New Item. See here on the top screen, it is shown with the red color arrow. New Item means the type of file which you want to open. It is showing the list of files. Okay, out of that, select any type which you want to open. If you are opening text document, here we are opening text document. After that, the file will get open, and the cursor, it is showing the name of the file, new document is highlighted with blue color. There it is waiting you to enter the name of the file. You have to type the name of the file there. In the second screen, it is shown with the red arrow. Okay. Now creating a folder on the desktop. How to create a folder on the desktop? For that, right click the mouse on the blank area of your desktop. Then a pop-up menu appears like this, where it is written view, sort by, refresh and all. In that, new option is there. Click on the new option. Click on folders option. After clicking on new option, again one more pop-up menu will come. See here, which is on the right hand side, and the first option is folder. So bring your mouse pointer on that and click that. An icon for the new folder appears on the desktop. Type the name and press enter key. After this, a icon for folder comes on the screen, and there the cursor is waiting for you to enter the name of the file. So type the name and press enter. It will get confirmed. It will create that folder. Now renaming a file and folder. See, we have seen how to create. Now we will see how to rename, because while typing the name, suppose by mistake you have given some wrong name. You want to change the name of the file. That is called renaming. Open the folder that contains the file you want to rename. Okay. Click the file you want to rename. Means you have to select the file which you want to rename. Then click on the home tab and click on the rename tab. See, rename tab is shown here with the red arrow. This is one way, and type the new name for the file and then press enter key. Another way is that you have to select that file and press mouse right button. So again it will show you one pop-up menu. There you will get the option of rename. From there also you can rename the file. Okay. Copying or moving a file and folder. Copying, that is copy paste. Moving means cut and paste. For this you can use the commands which are given in the home tab, or you can use the shortcut keys. For copying and pasting, that is control C plus control, control plus C and control plus V for pasting. And whereas for moving, control plus X and control plus V to paste it. Now here, open the folder containing the file you want to copy or move. Select the file or folder. Click on the home tab. Click on the cut or paste, cut or copy option, whichever you want. See, in the home tab, it is shown copy command is shown, paste command is shown, and wherever you want to paste it, you can paste it. Again, for that you have to click on home tab, and the paste option is there in the clipboard group. Okay. Now here, after this, opening a file with a different program. Means suppose it is your Word file or Excel file. You want to open with another program, that is also possible. You can open a particular file with a different program. This enables you to use the features of other program to work on the file. For that, what you have to do? Open the folder, click on the file which you want to open with different programs. Click on, click on the home tab. Then click the arrow of open. See that open option is shown with the red arrow here on the screen. Okay. There you will get a variety of options in which way you can open that particular file. Click on the program you want to use. Here the file is video file. So it is showing me the options films and TV, photos, Windows Media Player, and search the Microsoft Store. That facility is also available here. Out of this, with any one suitable this software, you can open your file. Okay. Now we have seen how to open, how to create, how to open, how to rename. Now we'll see how to delete a file and folder. You can delete the file and folder that is no longer required in the memory of the computer and which you don't want to work in that. Whenever you delete any file and folder, it goes into recycle bin. Means there is a container, separate container. Like our dustbin, every home is having, every office and every home is having dustbin. Same way in computer also there is a dustbin which we don't want, we are throwing it in that. That is called recycle bin. Open the folder that contains the file and folder, file or folder which we want to delete. Click the file you want to delete. If you want to remove more than one file, select all the files you want to delete. See, you can delete one file or folder, or you can delete more than one also. Like that, you have to select the files or folders which you want to delete. After that, click on Home tab. After selecting the file for deletion, click on Home tab. Click on Delete. The file disappears from the folder. Okay. Click on Delete option. In the Home tab, there is a Delete option. Select that. Another way to delete a file is click and drag it to the desktop recycle bin folder. Means exactly we are pulling the file and we are putting in the dustbin or in the recycle bin. Okay, that way also you can delete. Still another way to delete a file is to select the file and press delete key from the keyboard. There are three ways. One way is that you have to go to Home tab and press select delete option. Another way is to actually drag the file from the desktop and put it in the recycle bin. Third way is that to select the file which you want to delete and simply press delete key. After deleting the file, where it goes? It goes to recycle bin, that we have seen. But we can restore the file from the recycle bin. Now how to do that? For that, the file you deleted goes into recycle bin, where the file stays for a few days or few weeks, depending on how often you empty your bin. Generally, it leaves there for 1 month. Okay. More than that also, if you are not removing files from restore bin, recycle bin, it remains there itself. You can restore the files which is in recycle bin to its original location from where you had deleted it. For that, what is the procedure? First, double click the recycle bin icon on the desktop. Always the recycle bin icon is there on the desktop. So you have to double click that icon to open it. Click on the file you want to restore. So you will get files or folders which are already deleted and just now also deleted. All those names you will get displayed. Click on restore the selected item. The file disappears and the recycle bin and reappears in its original folder. The file disappears from the recycle bin. Okay, and it goes to the original position. Whenever you are clicking on the click on the manage tab. Okay, there is a manage tab here. Manage group is there. See file tab, there is a manage group is there. There your empty recycle bin process, restore all items. Okay, in the restore it is there. Restore the selected items. Restore the selected items or restore all items. Only one selected item we want to restore, which file we have selected. So click on that restore the selected item and you will get the file at its original location itself. You will get it back. Okay. Now, suppose some data we want to permanently delete from the recycle bin also, some files. That is, we want to empty the recycle bin. What to do? Now, like some days at home also, you want to clean everything. Okay. You want to clean your school bag. You want to clean your cupboard. Okay. That time what you do, whatever trash is there, you are putting in the dustbin. Because you are cleaning everything. Correct? Or the dustbin also every day the person comes to collect the whatever waste is there from your house. Okay, that fellow in that time your parents are emptying the dustbin, which whatever trash or whatever dust means whatever material which is to be thrown, they are keeping separately and they are throwing it with that, means it is given to that fellow which comes to collect all that. Correct. So same way, whenever you want to remove any file folder permanently from the computer memory, you have to delete that. Um, yeah, and you can remove it from the recycle bin also. After deleting the file folder from the recycle bin, it cannot be restored again. Remember this. Whenever you will remove it from the recycle bin, you cannot restore it. Double click the recycle bin icon on the desktop. Means to open the recycle bin icon. Click on empty recycle bin button. Empty recycle bin button is there in the manage tab. There you click on that. Delete the multiple items dialog box appears. Click on yes. See here. delete multiple dialog box appears like this. Are you sure you want to permanently delete all of recycle of this item? Means it is asking permanently it will get lost. So are you ready for that? Say if you are ready, click on yes, otherwise just click on no, and only selected items you can remove from recycle bin from the desktop. Now all this we have seen. Now what one thing, suppose you have stored everything, whatever work you have done. Okay, some unwanted files you have deleted, but you, where exactly it has gone, if you want to see that in which folder it has gone, if you want to see that, you should know the file name properly, then only you can find out. For that, search box is available in the file explorer, or any folder if you are opening, in that search box is available. To locate files or folders, search option is used. Open the folder and click on the search box. Type the text you want to search. Type the text means type the file name which you want to search. If you spot the folder or file you are searching for, double click on it to open it. If it is the search result is showing that folder or file name, double click on that, it will get opened. Like this, we have seen so many things about file and folder. In short, we have seen how to make file, how to make folder. But before that, we have learned what is file, what is the use of file, what is the use of folder, how to make it, how to rename it, how to delete it, then how to change the name of it, correct, how to move and copy, cut or paste it, or move from one place to another place. All this we have seen, we have learned, and apart from that we have learned how to empty the recycle bin also. So with this we have come to an end of the chapter. Whenever you will get this video, along with that most probably you will get the notes, means the question answers for this chapter. Try to complete your question answers. And those who have not submitted the project as early as possible, they should submit the project also. Now with this I am stopping it here. All of you take care of yourself, stay home. Thank you. Goodbye.